Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, I am super excited. Well, I'm always excited when I'm editing my YouTube videos sometimes. But in today's video, I will be showing you guys my everyday, not my everyday, my go-to, my go-to makeup look. This is my signature look. I am not a makeup guru. I'm not a professional. I am by no means a makeup artist. This is just what I do for myself. This is very therapeutic for me whenever I sit and do my makeup. I did do my eyebrows off camera because, again, I'm not a professional. This is just for the people who want to do something simple and have a signature look whenever you go, whenever you have somewhere nice to go. But I'm using what is this palette called again? See, I can't even remember. My Juvia's Place. That's my Juvia's Place palette and my Revlon palette. I just do neutrals, I do browns, and I like to put gold on my lower lid just to make it pop. I think gold looks really nice on my chocolate skin. So I usually do my eyes before I do any other part of my face. My eyebrows need to be shaved, that's the other thing. So I just went ahead and did the best that I could have for this video. And then I go in with my concealer. This is my Fenty Beauty Concealer. And that I usually put under my eyes. I usually put it on my forehead, on my chin, on my nose. Guys, some of these products are products that I've had for years. See, this is another concealer that I use to highlight the outer corners of my eyes. And then I go in with some rose water on my sponge. And before I blend out my concealer, I like to put my foundation on first, and this is my Dior foundation. Guys, I do not know the shade. I think I sometimes mostly go for like a chestnut shade. If you want me to make another video going over my shades, then let me know down in the comment section. I can do that for you as well. I could probably figure out what shade works best for me and let you know if you have similar skin type like mine. So you blend, 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 blend. As I was stating earlier, some of these makeup products are products that I've had for so long. Like, it's just whatever I have, I use, and I slowly add to my collection. I don't have one product in different brands. And I forgot to also show you guys that I did do primer. So I used my e.l.f. primer, and I also did use moisturizer. So I moisturized my face with my Cerave, and then I used my primer. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my concealer. Did I say concealer? Is it concealer or highlighter? One of them. Guys, I'm not a makeup artist. But I usually blend my foundation out first, and then I go in and blend out my concealer. And after I blend my concealer, then I'm just going to add a little bit of foundation to the same sponge that I've been using, and I'm going to pat it all around. Whenever I do liquid, I try to go in immediately with my setting powder because my skin creases very easily, especially in my forehead area. So I have to ensure that I do this part right away. Guys, you don't have to buy expensive makeup, especially if you're just learning how to do it. Just go for the cheaper brands. And this is another cheap brand. This is the Ruby. contour that I use. I'm just gonna add some more warmth, or add some warmth back to my face, and I usually put my, oh my god, why am I not this part, I usually put it around the perimeters of my face to give my face some warmth. This is also the same Roxy palette, or this is my Roxy palette, another product that I've had for a while. Whenever I do my contouring with my liquid, I go over it with my powder. So liquid and then powder. This is my Mary Kay mascara. Guys, don't sleep on Mary Kay. I know a lot of people might think, oh, Mary Kay is outdated, blah, blah, blah. No, they still have some really, really nice products. I have 2 mascaras from them, and it's really good. And this is me just giving my face some shape with my, again, drugstore powder. This powder I think I bought from, let's see. I bought it on Amazon, but now I'm at blush. So I use that powder to shape my face, then I go in with my liquid blush from Ruby, and then I go over with my powder blush. This powder blush I believe I bought at Walmart because I wanted to try the color. I thought it was really pretty. And now I'm just dusting the excess setting powder. I have my Fit Me powder, setting powder. I usually just go over my entire face with this powder so that I can try to have, a much more seamless blended look. And then my Roxy palette, again, I use that shade to contour my nose. So usually you go down the sides of your nose to shape it out, to make it look smaller. And if that's what you desire, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that you want your nose to look smaller, because I already have a small nose. And then I go in with some highlighter from that same palette in the inner corners of my eyes just to make it a little bit more brighter. I want it to pop. I think it makes my eyes look more alive when I use that method. Same palette, Roxy. I got this palette from Sephora. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my cheeks. I love gold highlighter. You don't have to go as heavy-handed as I did in this video, but I always highlight my cheeks, my forehead, my nose, my chin. I love, love, love it. Look, it's coming along. It's really cute. This is me just going back in with my pressed powder. And then under my eyes, back to my Juvia's Place palette. I usually like to put a little underneath my eyes, in my waterline, just to make my eyes look a little bit more smoky, but not too smoky, because my highlighted under eyes, help to make the black powder pop. This is my Sephora lipstick. This is my favorite lipstick, my favorite shade, and this is just my regular brown pencil. I usually like to outline my lips first. Look at that. At this point, you can stop if you don't want bright lipstick. You could just use some lip gloss. But I had to put my red lips on because this is my signature look. I love this look. Guys, if you have made it this far in the video, make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, you can always ask me down in my comment section. This is the newest product to my makeup collection is this setting spray. This is the L'Oreal setting spray. I think it's really nice. It does set my makeup and keep it in place for a very long time. But guys, if you have any questions about any of these products, just go ahead and ask me down in my comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. make sure that you also share this video and go ahead and watch some of the other videos that I have on my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.